Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here. Now, initially my review of Dot and Bubble was going to be on this channel and you would have had it done as per normal, and then I would have done the next two reviews on the Whoniversals as initially planned. However, due to a change of plans, I am now reviewing Dot and Bubble on the Whoniversals as well. So that means I'm going to be reviewing both Dot and Bubble and Rogue, and I'm also either going to do a solo review or I might get some other people to join me to review Legend of Ruby Sunday and Empire of Death, all on Whoniversals. And so all three reviews are going to be there, and you'll get link videos for all three on this channel, so do check those videos out when they go up. Link in the description below, or if you're subscribed to that channel as well, check your subscription feed around a similar time. I've got my times right. These videos should be coming out either at the same time or just before or just after, so check your subscription feed or link in the description below. I'm trying to aim to get these on a roughly every other couple days schedule, as the schedules for the Who's reviews, as which were initially weekly, and also for these reviews, which were like every other couple days, for a specific day in the week. That's now been kind of shaken up. I'm still trying to follow my schedule to a degree with the Who's one, and also non-Friday, Saturday reviews, some reviews on other days to make up for lost time, being an over 2 week gap since the previous review on Who's, 73 Yards by Thomas. Here's the last video, sadly. So I'll try and make up for lost time with that, as well as on here with the every other few days for the reviews, but we'll see how it goes. So do check the videos out and hope you enjoy. Before we go, here's a sneak preview to the Dot and Bubble review that is coming up on Who's, plus the sketch, which we will start with, and then on to the review itself. There was a itty bitty lemon squeezy itchy cooey something other. That's the fact of life. I do like watching Ricky September and listening to him too. Wait, hang on. What? Dot. Bubble. Fun fact, Russell T Davies had said that he had been asked to write for the Stephen Moffat era of the show, like how he's asked Moffat and Chris Chibnall to write for this series, which Moffat, of course, accepted that and wrote Boom. So when Russell was asked for the Moffat era for about series 6, I believe, maybe, he had the idea of a social media messaging story, like a commentary on social media and its attitudes and impact on young people. And he decided not to submit the story because he thought it would be too expensive for the time on a, say, 2010-2011 budget. Fast forward to 2022 for writing, 22-23 for filming, and 24 for broadcast, and we have Dot and Bubble realised with the updated visual effects and a bit more money in to make it look more realistic. And yeah, the Dot and Bubble effects look really great. Some of the best effects of the series to date. The man traps, as they're called, have gotten in, and they are eating the residents of Fine Time in alphabetical order of surname, as we later discover. And it's up to the Doctor and Ruby to get in contact with somebody to get them, to convince them to then get everybody else out and get themselves out of the city. And they end up contacting a young woman called Lindy Pepperbean, played by Callie Cook, who, I'm going to get out of the way, is absolutely fantastic in the role of somebody who you really don't actually want to be a main Doctor Who character. Like, this is the Chancellor Auton of the series, but Chancellor Auton is now the main character and also added that extra bit of dislikability. By the way, if you don't know who Chancellor Auton is, watch Monster Paladin. That's the only time I'm going to recommend watching Monster Paladin outside of a marathon or completion. It's possible Ricky could if he had, spoiler alert, if he had survived this episode, he might even have accepted the Doctor's offer. He might have been the only one. He'd be like, well, Fine Time kind of screwed us over, so keeping the standards of Fine Time when Fine Time chose to let us die is kind of a bit of a backwards thinking, guys. It's probably better if we do go with the Doctor. But because Ricky is such a decent person, they had to kill him off. In probably what seals Lindy's fate as the most unlikable character of the episode, even before the racism reveal. There could even still have been a bit of redemption if it wasn't for that, but naturally, there is no redemption for this character. So the Doctor has to receive this news in a really hard way, and chooses reactions from shock to trying to process it, to trying to still be able to save them like he usually tries to do, and is very in character with this Doctor's incarnation. And then once he's turned down again, he tries one more attempt at effort, but he's ignored. So he laughs it off. He's still trying to process it. He laughs it off, and then once it's all gone through and he's had the initial laugh response, he lets it rip. It's like the shouting and the near crying of the reaction and the frustration of being ignored because of his race. It's not just the racism; it's the fact that they chose not to go with him and would rather risk death outside than go and live somewhere else, but him taking them goes against the fine time standards. So he's more emotionally upset about that rather than the actual racism and the fact he's failed to save people who chose not to be saved because of the quote fine time standards and would prefer to practically ride off into death elsewhere. What a powerful ending. So there's some sneak previews of the sketch and review for Dot and Bubble, which will be up on the Whoniversals channel now. Go check it out, or around nowish. Do check it out. Again, link in the description below, or check your subscription feed. And the same will be done for Rogue and Legend of Ruby Sunday / Empire of Death, depending on how that latter one is handled. It's possible we may not do the sketch for the review, but in that case, I'll put it in at the start of the link video, or at the end as a bonus. We'll see how it goes, but Rogue will definitely be done the same as Dot and Bubble. That one I've still yet to watch, so I've got to rewatch, I should say, for the broader review. So I've got to rewatch the last 3 episodes first, and then I'll get around to that. But at time of the video coming out, I should either have done that, going to do that, or have watched it but about to do the review. We'll see how it goes, depending on the schedule. Anyway, so that's it from this link video for Dot and Bubble. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the review on Whoons, and I'll see you guys next time for Rogue, also on the Whoniversals. And the ranking will be back on this channel after Empire of Death, Legend of Ruby Sunday, so that's going to be coming as well. Stay tuned for that. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the Nicholas Payne YouTube channel. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Nick here, and welcome to my review. No. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Nick here. Now, first of all, not sure if it's just going to be a solo review or maybe I'll get some guests in for the Legends of Ruby. Not sure if I'm doing. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that I've watched it at the very least and then planning to do the review later, or at least soon.